again, thanks everyone for jumping on. I appreciate it. And again, special guest tonight. This is Jasper. We usually have Cole. We got Jasper tonight. What's up, buddy? How is your night going today, Jasper? He says he's very sleepy and is usually laying on the couch at this time of night, not being bothered and not being asked to put a show on the internet. So thank you, Jasper, for spending your evening with us tonight in lieu of your brother Cole, who's our usual sidekick. So me and Jasper are going to take a look at opening up some Magic card packs. You get out of here. All right, so again, we've got Wilds of Eldraine set booster, 2 of these. We have 3 Lord of the Rings draft boosters. Thanks, Yeti Champ. Jasper is a gem. We love Jasper. Jasper's a good guy. Then we've got the Lord of the Rings Tales of Middle-earth, what the hell is this? Bundle of set boosters. Now, if you asked me what a set booster was in relation to a draft booster, the answer would be, I don't know. Okay, I was not allowed to play Magic when I was a kid because my Methodist pastor told me that it was opening a door that the devil could walk right through or some such nonsense. Somehow my dad was okay with D&D because of all the math in 2nd edition. So there you have it. But anyway, so I want to learn how to play Magic, and I'm going to make some of my children learn with me. And one other interesting thing I wanted to share is I found out today from our Children's Miracle Network rep that I am actually, this channel is the #2 fundraiser in the state of South Dakota for Extra Life. So everybody give yourselves a hand for that. I am very proud of all of you for helping us to accomplish that, and this community for really kicking in those donations and stuff. That's really, really awesome, and it means a lot. And that all of those donations stay local, and they go right to the hospital for this project. So thank you all very, very, very much from the bottom of my heart for your time and energy in our community and raising those funds. And we're at $1,300 for the month, and I would really love to get to $1,500 by game day and $2,000 by the end of the year. So, but we're #2 in the state of South Dakota, and that's pretty dope. I am tearing the crap out of this, and I feel like there's probably a right way to open these like cardboard things, or maybe not. Maybe we don't care. So here we got the actual pack, and I feel like this must be some kind of loss prevention thing that they do at the stores, because like back in the day I feel like you could just buy a pack of cards, but now the pack of cards is hidden inside this cardboard thing. No idea. All right, so here we go. And I don't know a lot about Magic cards, but I have opened so many packs of sports cards in my day, and so I know my way around opening a pack of cards, just not so much what's in them. And oh look, I've torn the crap out of the packaging. Ugh, so embarrassing. All right, here we go. Obviously, I know. I wonder if should I be wearing like gloves for this? Should I be wearing like nitrile gloves? Is that like the official way? I don't know. All right, so we got Magic: The Gathering, which I feel like, oh wow, hello bright light. That's like the good old like classic back of these cards. I feel like that's what these have always looked like. And let's turn this aggression down. There we go. How's that, everyone? Okay, so we've got this full art business here. I don't know what this is, but it's really, really cool. Like so that guy he's got like some kind of awesome like fire whip. That's pretty dope. All right, so let's see. So this is Wilds of Eldraine art series, and we got Kellen the Fey-Blooded. You can't really read that. There we go. That's better. Kellen the Fey-Blooded. So this is pretty neat. It's just like a full art card. That's very cool. Okay. Here we go. I don't know why I'm so nervous about this. Like, I've given speeches, I've given presentations, I don't know why opening Magic cards on the internet is the thing. Like, why is that the thing today that's making me have anxiety? Okay, so we have first card. You know what? Actually, we're gonna flip it this way. We're gonna see them together. Actually, I'm gonna show you first. I'm gonna show you the people first. First card is whatever that is. We have Netherborn Altar. That's pretty dope. That's pretty cool. So this is an artifact. I don't know what that is or what it does, but it looks pretty metal to me. All right, cool. Next up we've got, that looks shiny. Dream Spoilers. Okay, so that appears to be Fairy Warlock. That's a creature. I believe that is something that you put into play in the field. And I apologize, I don't know the vernacular of Magic, you guys. I'm learning all of this, like, literally as we go here. The thing is, I shouldn't say that. I've played a game or two of Magic, but like, literally 3 times in my life. And it was always, like, with someone usually helping me out that knew what they were doing. Okay, so now we've got Stab Wound. Okay, and that looks like it's like that's a full card, or full page, what do we call these? What do we call these when the art is the entire thing? Is there, I know that it's like full something art, full frame art. So that's an enchantment. I don't know what it does. Something probably important. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Realm Scorcher Hellkite. Oh yeah, let's go. Look at that guy. That guy means business. I'm trying to get us in focus here. Oh god. And I'm doing this like reverse upside down. Okay, so yeah, Realm Scorcher Hellkite. That's pretty cool. That's obviously a dragon. In case you didn't know, I'm gonna just turn this up 1 notch. There we go. There we go. All right, Realm Scorcher Hellkite. I like that. I like the sound of that. That's fun. Lady of Laughter. That is so bright you can't see it. And if I go, nope. Here. That's a creature, fairy noble creature, the Lady of Laughter. Let me go back to my soft light. There we go. Much better. Much better. Now it's like a spa. Okay, so let's actually just fix our camera a little bit. There we go. What do you think, JD? What do you think of Magic? All right. Bitter Chill. How dope is that? Bitter Chill. That's an enchantment. And it appears to be, it takes 1 drop of water to play this card, which I believe is like land. So what, you have to tap one mana. What up to Boom? What's up, buddy? Yeah, man, I have no idea what I'm doing. I don't know anything about Magic, and I've never done anything like this in my life. But here I am. Solitary Sanctuary. Kind of rhymes. That actually sounds like it could be like a metal song or like a metal album. Solitary Sanctuary. That's pretty cool. That's an enchantment. That's a pretty, kind of reminds me of like Superman's Chamber of Solitude. No, Fortress of Solitude. Chamber of Solitude is where I feel like they put criminals in jail who are like in solitary confinement. Charade of Numbing Depths. And I just don't understand. There, maybe. Charade of Numbing Depths is a legendary creature. Charade is a merfolk wizard, and this takes a plane and that's like a ocean, right? Ocean or river or something, the water. I think the swamp is the black one, right? So much to learn. So much to learn about Magic. Ice Rot Sentry. Take a looky-loo at that guy. Wow, that's pretty cool. Elemental Soldier. Very nice. Very cool. No idea if any of this has any value in terms of monetary value or any value as an actual like card to use or play in the game of Magic. Hang on, I'm just like, I'm not. Yeah. Again, if there's anything that you guys want me to do to fix the light or the camera or anything like that, just pop it in the chat. Because again, no clue what I'm doing. And I have watched a few of these, but I don't know, I've either forgotten or it just didn't like seem like there was any sort of like standard universal, like, oh, this is opening Magic card best practices for Twitch streaming. Moment of Valor. Moment of Valor. Valor. Let's call it Valor. And I just cannot escape that stupid freaking light. That thing is just creating a terrible glare. Let's see how we do now. Because I feel like I'm looking at myself on the screen. I feel like I look okay. Or, I mean, in terms of you can see me, not like, hey, I look okay. But definitely in terms of my features are well lit. Okay. Ooh, yo, Sugar Rush. Still too gosh darn close to the Sugar Rush. That's pretty neat. That's pretty cool. It's like some kind of monster eating stuff, I guess. I don't know. All right, here we go. Slumbering Keep Guard. That, I know, this is going to be like the centerpiece of my deck. The Slumbering Keep Guard. That's kind of like Jasper. Jasper, are you the Slumbering Keep Guard, buddy? Jasper, the Slumbering Keep Guard. Is that you, pal? Slumbering, yeah, he's just like, shut up, dude. Are you the Slumbering Keep Guard? Huh? Look how sleepy he is. They get really floppy when they get tired and they're like cuddling on your lap. We call it the cuddle floppies because they're just like, they're like a beanbag. The camera is frozen. What? That's dumb. How did I get my hands on Magic cards? I went into the store and I bought them. Last card from this deck is the Forest, which also kick-ass System of a Down song. Love it. Love it. All right. That's one down. And so, okay, next up, Wilds of Eldraine, set booster. I'm not, but I want to be. I was kind of telling this story earlier when I was a kid, when Magic came out in 1996 when I was in middle school. And I was like, my friends at school would play, and I asked my dad, I was like, yo, can I get some Magic cards? And he's like, well, why don't you go talk to the pastor? And I mean, the rest of that story basically tells itself. Because, you know, oh, you can't if you open a window, the devil will open a door. Or I don't know, some stupid bullshit like that. Like, let the devil in the window, and then the Lord goes out the door, or open up the window and let the devil in, and then he'll make himself at home. Or I don't know what thing they told me. Long story short, the pastor said, no, you can't play Magic cards because then you'll summon Beelzebub or something like that. Which, to my knowledge, no one in the history of time has ever, in a game of Magic cards, unwittingly summoned any dark forces or satanic lieutenants or evil creatures. So I understand and appreciate the whole better safe than sorry mentality. We may have been overkill there. May have been a little bit above and beyond what was necessary to keep my spiritual safety top of mind. I think I probably would have been just fine. Because interestingly enough, again, same dad, no issues with 2nd edition Dungeons and Dragons. Because I was like, look, Dad, look at this notebook full of math. He's like, oh, that's probably fine. Love you, Dad. Love you. But for real, 30 years I could have been playing Magic cards. Dad. He did his best. Love my dad. Love my dad. See, look, Dad, everything's fine. Everything's fine. I'm safe. The devil is nowhere near here. He is down in Georgia, I think. That's what I've heard. Okay, so this is fascinating. So again, we're a set booster, which again, I have no idea what. I'm a storyboard right now. I don't know what to tell you, dude. I am definitely recording this while I'm streaming it, so it will go up on YouTube as well. So this says hot new reprints of all your favorite Deckmaster cards. mtgsecretlair.com. That is probably cool, right? For people who know what that is. And then it's like this, and it says wicked something or other or cursed, which my dad thought I would be by opening magic cards. And see, look, I'm just fine. Like, look at my dog. Look at this little, like, ridiculous dog. Look at this guy. Does this guy look like Satan's in the room right now? No. No way. If the devil was here, Jasper would kick his ass. Wouldn't you, buddy? Wouldn't you, buddy? Those of you who showed up late, this is Jasper. He is Cole's brother, and he is usually very shy. He doesn't like this kind of stuff always, but he was around, and I thought it would be fun to bring him. He's a good boy. All right, here we go. Hey, this one's shiny. Voracious Vermin. This is that's sparkly, and again I'm trying to show the camera. Okay, so this is a rat. 2 swamp energies or swamp lands are required to play this card. And again, I apologize if I'm speaking out of turn or I don't know what I'm talking about, because I don't. Thanks, Dad. Love my dad. Compulsion. So this is again a full card art. I like that quite a bit. I love the look of these. Like, I really love the look of these on Pokemon cards. Now, I know a hell of a lot more about Pokemon cards because I used to beat the shit out of my brother in Pokemon cards when we were younger. And then, actually, my son, Braxton, that's how I taught him how to read, was by beating his ass mercilessly and senselessly at Pokemon cards because he didn't want to learn to read. And I was like, oh, okay, cool. I'm going to just annihilate you, and then I'm going to talk shit the whole time. So we would be playing Pokemon cards, and I would just be running my mouth so much. Like, oh man, I can't believe you played that Chansey. Are you out of your mind? Like, what are you thinking? Just completely destroying my son in Pokemon cards, and then it made him so mad that he learned to read, and he's a great reader. See, aren't you glad, Strodius, that your dad wasn't like, no, the Pokemon's the devil. Pokemon. Although, goddamn, maybe like after the last 3 games or so, kind of like wondering if Pokemon is the devil. Restless Feinstock. What? That's serious business right there. Look at that. That is a oh wait, no, that's a land. Okay. Okay, fascinating. Okay, this says it enters the battlefield tapped. Now, I do think I know kind of halfway what that means. So I think you play your land, but then you have to take a separate action to tap it, and then you can't use it until it's tapped. So, okay, that's the value of this card. Would I want to be taught how to play? I am playing around with the Arcane Arena, and then my brother-in-law, who interestingly grew up way more religious than me, he is super duper into Magic, and he's offered to play. And then I bought a starter kit, and I think either Strodius or my one of the other kiddos, or I think we're gonna play around with that. So yeah, I'm gonna learn, and then DeBoom, maybe on game day, if I could figure it out, maybe we could throw down a little bit of that arena through co-op. God willing, my freaking internet is figured out by then. Okay. Keep it on. Collector's Vault. So this appears to be an artifact. I'm trying to get that into focus. Come on, Logitech camera, get with it. This is an artifact. Draw a card, discard a card. Create a treasure token. Fascinating. Count on it. Yes, I know nothing about this game. Absolutely nothing. Tempest Heart. Wow, look at that. That is... Okay, there's a lot going on here. Instant Adventure. Huh. Draw 2 cards. Oops, you can't see that. Draw 2 cards. Discard 2 cards, and then exile this card. But then you can return the creature from exile, apparently. Okay. Neato. That's fun. Trample. Okay, yeah. Okay, and here's another thing. So I'm noticing on the corner of these, like this has got 3/4. What does that mean? Like I don't think I know what that means. Like what I know that's got something to do with, gosh, it's been so long since I played a game of Magic out of the 3 that I've played in my life. Yeti Champ dropped in the chat for a second. One of our good friends who pops around sometimes, Shriekin' Hunter, is an expert at this game. In fact, he told me a story of him and his then girlfriend, like brand new girlfriend. I think he just started dating this girl. And he was at a Magic tournament, and she was there till like the wee hours of the morning, watching him just clean house with all these clowns. And that is now his wife, and they have 700 children. So there you go. Magic improves lives. Dad, thanks. Okay. Troyan, Gutsy Explorer. Look at that. He does look gutsy, doesn't he? What is he like caught up in? He's caught up in some shenanigans there, isn't he? Toughness. Okay. Okay, so this is a legendary creature, a Vidalcan Scout. Okay. And he's got 1/3 toughness. Is that what I'm saying? Okay, a creature's power is the amount of damage it deals. Toughness is the amount of damage that must be dealt to it to destroy it. Okay. So he's got 1. He does 1 damage. He can tank 3. Okay. And he's legendary and he's only dealing 1 damage? What kind of legend is that? Legend of weak sauce. Cut in sorcery. Now see, it's stuff like this. Like that says sorcery on it. So I mean, 1990s Methodist pastors are seeing something with sorcery on it, and they're thinking, "Whoa, that is basically writing runes on the floor in chalk and just begging for, Lucifer to just stroll on in through the door." Effects are game changers in Magic. Is that what I'm looking at? The sorcery, is that an effect? Cut in deals 4 damage to target creature. So you just like drop this in and it's just hitting something for 4 damage. Okay, that's pretty sick. That's pretty cool. Flick a coin. That's always fun. That makes sense. I know how to do that. I can do that. Whoa, and there we go. There we go. Flick a coin. Okay, that's an instant effect. Neat. Armory mice. What? Look at those guys. Look at them. They're doing their best to help out. Look at them. They're just carrying a big old glove. It's way bigger than them, but see, they're working as a team and doing their best, and they are contributing to the cause. I like this one. This one might be my favorite so far. This is heartwarming to me. Armory mice. Look at those guys. Those guys are great. Armory mice. I like that. That's going to be the centerpiece of my deck. I have not played Yu-Gi-Oh, but I know the kids have. I was pretty much Pokemon cards, D&D back in the day. Rat Catcher Trainee. So this is the Rat Catcher Trainee is obviously going to be the bitter blood enemy of the Armory Mice. So Rat Catcher Trainee is bad news. We cannot have Rat Catcher Trainee in the same deck as the Armory Mice. All right, so jot that down. See, I'm learning. I'm learning as I go. I'm hands-on. I'm a hands-on learner. All right, what do we got? Edgewall Pack. What? It's a whole card full of dogs? Yo, look at that. Oh, Jasper, look, buddy. Jasper, do you see all the dogs on that card? Look at that. Look at that. It's just dogs. They're just like you, buddy. I don't think he cares. I don't think he's as excited as me. Not anywhere near as excited. He is getting pissed that I keep waking him up and bothering him. Okay. I love the Armory Mice, but this might be my card right here. Look at that. A freaking pack of dogs. Look at them. Wait. Not only is it a pack of dogs. Yo, okay, can you guys see that? That Rhodesian Ridgeback that's like kind of leading the charge there. There's like a rat on top of him that's like driving him. So, okay, this is good cross-disciplinary teamwork right here. This is what we call a cross-functional team, all right? A guiding coalition. This is very important business. So we've got a pack of dogs, all right? However, they've invited a rat into their midst because they recognize that the rat is bringing some real value to the team. Okay, so we're getting buy-in from all of our stakeholders. This is a good, high-functioning, cross-disciplinary team. Make notes. Edgewall pack, clearly the best card in all of Magic. Moving on. All right, last one, and this is, I'm seeing a trend that the last card in the pack is a land, and this is a mountain. So there we go. And those are our two Eldraine Wilds packs, and then our full art card, or the Wilds of Eldraine, Agatha's Champion. That is sick. Look at how sick that is. That's filthy. Look at that guy. Look at him. He does not care about you, your family, your interests, okay? This guy means one thing and one thing only. Business, all right? This guy is Alec Baldwin's character in Glengarry Glen Ross. A, B, C, always be closing. This might be the best card in all of Magic, even though I don't think it actually does anything other than look cool. But that's dope. That's so cool. Oh, I'm filled with a sense of wonder and whimsy right now. Okay, all right. So now I'm getting excited because we're getting to the Lord of the Rings cards. And if you don't know this about me, I'm going to tell you, I love Lord of the Rings. When they announced this, I was like, I think I kind of want to get into Magic cards. So, I'm like, yo, I love Lord of the Rings so much. I didn't like the books all that much back in middle school when I read them, and then I tried to read them again as an adult, and I still didn't like them, but I freaking love the movies. The movies are so awesome, and in my family, like my friends, my extended family, we're constantly speaking in Lord of the Rings quotes. With that said, it is cool that for the art on these, my understanding is that they're really pulling more from the books than they were from the movies. So that's pretty neat. I think the One Ring has been gotten to Boom, and I do see that Moobot just dropped the donate to Extra Life chat, and I just want to remind everyone who maybe wasn't here to hear earlier, number 2 in the state of South Dakota, y'all. We are, this channel, My Extra Life is the number 2 donation generator in the state for Extra Life, in the state of South Dakota. So bravo to all of you. Thank you for your time and for contributing and for providing that value to that excellent, amazing cause that I know we all love. All right, so get those out of the way. All right, here we go. Gimli is a boss. Gimli is a boss with 2 dollar signs, okay? All right. And I've got the song from the intro of the Ralph Bakshi 1970s Hobbit animated movie. The greatest adventure is what lies ahead. That's all the words I know. This, and I mean, what a match made in heaven, right? Wizards of the Coast and Lord of the Rings. Okay, so we have. This is a. So we've got like some kind of marketing like ad card. Is that right? This is like count life, enter tournaments, and more. But then on the flip side, we've got Token creature, a bunch of orcs. Orc army. Sorry, not bunch of orcs. Orc army. So this is not a playable card. This is just probably something cool to look at, right? Which I value. I appreciate that. All right, here we go. Let's see what we got. Let's see if we get anything really, really cool. And if you know stuff and you're like, oh my God, Nick, that's like a $3 card, just let me know so that I can put it in a card protector. All right, here we go. Planes, trains, automobiles, that's important. Resources, basic land, the Shire. So, you pull this out, you pack your pipe with some of the finest leaf in the South Farthing. Okay, you put your feet up, you eat an entire pot pie, and drink 3 pints of the finest ale, and you just enjoy life, and probably whittle something. Okay, like a true hobbit boss. Next up, we got Sauron the Necromancer. That is so dope. Look how dope that is. The dopeness ratio on this card, the dopeness to surface area, and okay. Legendary creature, Avatar Horror. Sick. Okay, so I'm looking at what must be the top right of this card. There's a number 3, and there appear to be 2 lands. Can someone explain the 3? I get the lands are the lands that, the mana that I have to tap. What does the number 3 mean? Also, this card is freaking sick. Legendary creature. That's dope. And it deals 4 damage and can take 4 damage, which I'm thinking is probably pretty good. I'm pretty sure the Armory Mice Sauron the Necromancer may give the Armory Mice a run for their money. Okay, alright, what do we got? We got Golem? Is that Golem that I'm trying to read off of my OBS screen? Golem, what the hell does that say? Patient Plotter. Legendary creature, halfling horror. Sounds like a line in a hip-hop verse. Alright, fascinating. Okay. Keep it on. Ooh, Ring Sight, which is sorcery. Okay, that is probably pretty cool. Moving right along, we've got I can't read that because it is blurry. Something. Loreth of the Healing House. No, Ireth. Ireth of the Healing House. Okay. Legendary creature, human cleric. Alright. Wizard's Rockets. Oh, yo, that's everybody's favorite scene in the first Lord of the Rings movie. Gandalf busting out the rocket with the the cool dragon fireworks. Next up is Snarling Warg, which is what the goblins rode on into glorious battle. Okay. Eastmark Cavalier. Eastmark Cavalier. Yo, Jasper, this is your people. As a Cavalier King Charles Spaniel, obviously, Jasper knows all about the Eastmark Cavaliers. Okay. And the Cleveland Cavaliers. Go LeBron. LeBron hasn't played there in 100 years. What do we got next? Chance Met Elves. It is said, "Go not to the elves for counsel, for they will say both no and yes." That's a quote straight from Frodo himself. Chance Met Elves. I'm trying to pick up the pace here because I feel like I am taking too long. Escape from Orthanc. Dude, they always said they should have just rode on the Eagles from the get-go. I don't know why they didn't. It would make a lot of sense to me. How far can you bear me? Asked Gandalf. Many leagues. but not to the ends of the earth. I was sent to bear tidings, not burdens. Good stuff. Powerful stuff. Ithilien kingfisher. Oh, that's a beautiful bird. Look at that beautiful bird. It's caught a fish, I think. I think that's what it's got. Yeah, caught a fish. Good on you, bird. All right. Moving along. Sam's Desperate Rescue. Sam's Desperate Rescue. Good old Sam. Fun. Erebor Flamesmith. Dwarf Artificer. That actually could be a D&D character. That's somebody's D&D character portrait right there. Like somebody made a dwarf artificer and they found that art and that's their character portrait. Deadass. Bag End Porter. Bag End Porter. That guy's tough. That guy hits. He's got that 4 damage and 4 toughness. Or wait, 4 toughness and 4 whatever the hell the other one was. I don't know. And Dunedain Blade, an artifact. That is cool art. That's cool art. Dunedain Blade. Alright. So that is the first pack of draft boosters. What did we say was better, draft or set? Because I still don't remember. And I still don't super duper understand what the difference is. Because draft is that's like a actual like game type, right? The draft versus like I think command is a type, and then apparently vintage is its own type. But yeah, that's I guess that one is kind of hard to get into. Oh, here we go. We got Magic Secret Lair, uncovered the best, worst kept secrets about magic. And then we've got, I'm going to just throw those at you, Jasper. Oh my heavens. Someone is going to be watching this on YouTube and be like, oh, he's so careless with his cards. I'm sorry, everyone. Smaug. We all know what that guy's about. He's about treasure and hoarding it. Rude. Share it with the people, Smaug. Alright, what do we got? Horses of the Bruinen. That is pretty dope. That's pretty cool. Nice art. Oh, these all have awesome art. Book of Mazarbul. Enchantment Saga. Whoa. That's fascinating. Yeah, that's fascinating. That's a lot of stuff going on in that card. Yeah, that's a lot. Oh, heavens to Betsy. What we got? We got Dunedain Rangers. We know about them. They mean business. They're pretty cool. I love the Rangers. Not the New York Rangers though. Screw those guys. Many Partings. That must be when they like dipped out for the Undying Lands. So many Partings. Plains. Rohan. Riders of Rohan. That's one of my favorite speeches, was when King Theoden was like getting the troops pumped up to go bail out Gondor and Pelennor Fields. Pretty fire. Witch King of Angmar. Yo, that guy is metal, man. The Witch King. No man can kill me. And then Eowyn was like, I am no man. Stab that fool in the face. Get it. Still a cool card. That was still cool. Still tough. Probably still a tough one. Like if you're playing Magic against someone, you just like pow. Witch King. But that strikes fear in your enemies, I would have to think. Great Hall of the Citadel up in Gondor. That's a land, and this is one of those lands that like does extra stuff, so that's helpful, I assume. Nimble Hobbit. They got high agility because they're small size creatures and they only take up half of a 5x5 square. Shower of Arrows. Yeah, get fresh and clean up in that. Cleaned out of like life. Shower of Arrows. Give him a volley. Revive the Shire. Okay, so this is fascinating. So in the books, Sauron actually went and took over the Shire after the War of the Ring was over. So when the hobbits got back to the Shire was all tore up because Saruman. Excuse me. Saruman had dipped over to the Shire, tore the Shire up, and then they had to go kick his ass. So banish from Edoras. I think that must be Éomer, right? No, Wormtongue. Wormtongue bared his teeth, and then with a hissing breath, he spat before the king's feet. Exile target creature. I feel like that could actually be helpful, because like if you have, like if someone throws out their armory mice, and you're like, oh shit, what do I do? Just bam, banish, get it, right? I think that's how that works. Let's go with that. Willow Wind, elemental creature. That's pretty neat. Look at that. Where do you go to like price all these? What do you go to, like pricecharting.com? That's what I put my video games into. The Torment of Gollum. Really, really good art on these. Torment of Gollum. That's pretty fun. In Mordor, all that he knew was forced from him. Yeah, they made that bird sing, and then they cut him loose. Smite the Deathless. Oof. That is sick, dude. Oh, yo, okay. Okay, so that's Éowyn and Merry sticking it to the Witch King. That's awesome. No living man am I. So yeah, because he's like, no living man could kill me. And then in the movie, she's like, I am no man. But that's not what she said in the book. But I think it was better in the movie. And speaking of things that were better in the movie, probably my favorite thing about the movies were the absence of this clown, Tom Bombadil. Like, what was the point of this guy? Like, what was Tolkien thinking? Let me just include this crazy random wacko, like, just like singing around and stuff. Like, what? You got me, man. You got me. No idea why Tom Bombadil needed to be in those books. No idea. It's like, yeah, I have this like really fun character from my... It's like you're playing a D&D game and you have the same group. Like I've over the years generally played D&D with the same handful of people. And it's like, yeah, have we brought characters back from way back in the day? Yes. And it's like Tolkien had some character, some crazy random character that he wrote about in a short story or something, and he had to pull it out just as a throwback. I don't know. Last draft booster pack. Here we go. What's gonna happen? No idea. I feel like I'm probably doing this all wrong, but it's fun. I think it's fun for me. It's probably not fun for any of you because the freaking stupid stream is all stupid and slow. Learn to play Magic. Scan here to get started. Oh, okay. And then we got a ballistic boulder. Helpful. All right. We got mountain. We got a mountain. Cool. And am I understanding right that I can basically mix all of these cards together when I'm building out decks and stuff? I mean, is that generally correct? Excuse me. All right. Yo, Galadriel of Lothlorien. That is a really, really cool card. That's really, really cool artwork. I like that a lot. Elf Noble, obviously Galadriel is awesome. I really liked what was the series on Amazon? Crap, what was it called? I liked it. I actually liked it. All right, the Grey Havens. We got the Grey Havens. That's pretty neat. That's pretty cool. Gothmog, Morgul Lieutenant. Gothmog. So, okay. That guy, I feel like that's the guy that was in the Amazon show, right? He's a human, but he's like part of the bad guys team, if you will. Prince Imrahil the Fair. Prince Imrahil the Fair. See, he wasn't in the movies, so I don't remember him. I read the books, I just didn't love them. Read them a couple times, actually. Didn't love them either time. Urukai Berserker. That's pretty dope. That's cool. That's cool artwork. When Urukai Berserker enters the battlefield, the ring tempts you. Fascinating. Okay, so there's a whole different set of rules. Ugh. Overwhelming. It's overwhelming. Shire Scarecrow. Yeah. Okay. Lothlorien Lookout. Just an elf kicking it up in a tree. He's keeping an eye out, making sure that no one's like up to no good. So helpful. Thanks. Thank you, elf friend. Now for wrath. Now for ruin. Hell yeah. King Theoden. Kick-ass speech. And the red sun rises. Love it. Love that. Brandywine Farmer. Here we are again with the hobbits, just living that cottagecore lifestyle to the fullest. You gotta love the hobbits, man. Gotta love them. Protector of Gondor. That's pretty fun. And we got Captain of Umbar. Human pirate. Yar, mateys. Human pirate. Yeah. Easterling Vanguard. Okay, so that's pretty cool. That's they look like they are in it to win it. Yeah, they are not interested in anyone's nonsense. Not even a lick. Breaking of the Fellowship. Why do you recoil? I am no thief. Good old Boromir. He was good at his core, I think. And then last but not least, Bag End Porter doubles. We got doubles of Bag End Porter. There we go. So that is 5 packs of Magic cards, and I think that is where we are going to end this little Magic card stream. I do have this Lord of the Rings bundle. I think I would rather open this on stream after I figure out my bandwidth situation, because this is actually really, really cool. This is really cool, and I want this to be an enjoyable experience for everyone. So I'm going to open this a different night, and maybe I'll give everyone kind of a heads up before I do that. So, all right, from me and Jasper, I just want to say thank you to everyone for jumping on to our Magic card unboxing, unopening, and review of the artwork and how I feel like those cards work based on my guesses about this game, which I know nothing about. So thanks everybody for jumping on. Appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. Have a great week, and we'll see you guys tomorrow for Aria of Sorrow. We're back at it. Let's raise some dough for Extra Life, and it's Jasper's bedtime. So peace out, homies.